this would be the weekend to see some big movies, but with the COVID things happening, a lot of movies have been pushed back. But I talked with my BFF, Tara Hitchcock, about what to stream this weekend. Well, hey BFF, how are you?
Brad, what is up? Happy 4th of July weekend.
Thank you.
Sort of, almost.
Almost there a little bit. And happy birthday to you.
Brad, it's tomorrow.
I know. And should we
The
say
big one.
Should we say it or no?
I don't care.
So,
I'm proud of being 5-0.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
I know.
I'm 51. I'm loving it. So.
Oh, Brad, has it been so far? Yeah, what a great year. Oh my gosh, can we just get this year over with?
Exactly. So I think that's the whole thing. 51 this year is supposed to be kind of bad. But what I love, Tara, is that people have to listen to you now. At 50, just kids have to. You can go into a store somewhere and grab a kid and go, listen, I'm 50. Let me talk to you for a moment. Let me tell you how it was
Yeah, I don't know if that would work right now. If he's got a mask on, I've got a mask on. That would still be a little bit creepy if I went and grabbed a kid in the store and started preaching because I'm 50. I may take you up on that next year when things get better.
Well, Tara, you have been doing a lot of Zooms. You've been doing a lot of interviews with movies that are supposed to be coming out or not coming out. But this is usually the weekend of big movies happening, and it's not really, but we do have some that are happening, right?
Well, the biggie, yeah, you're right. What an interesting year again. I mean, everybody's so focused on it. I know that Governor Ducey just announced that bars are again closed for another 30 days. Harkins Theaters, which was still trying to find a nice date to reopen safely. They've been working on that for months. No matter what date they pick, now it's another 30 days for them too. But the biggie this weekend, by far, Disney Plus and Hamilton, the original Broadway cast. Did you ever see Hamilton?
No, I wasn't. And it's so funny. I was invited one time to go up when it was in LA, and for some reason I didn't, and I am kicking myself right now. But I've already got the popcorn. I got dinner.
Okay.
I literally have gotten pretty much the handy wipes to clean myself. I'm standing in front. I'm going to watch it over and over and over.
Well, the nice thing for you to know, first of all, it's on Disney Plus. Starts streaming exclusively tomorrow, July 3rd. I had a chance. I was one of the few journalists invited to chat with the original Broadway cast, which was a huge deal. I asked all of them, what do we need to prepare? Do we need snacks? What do we need? Lin-Manuel Miranda said, do not take a shot every time he says my shot, or else you won't make it through the second act. There is an intermission, which is nice because it's long, but they've done it in a way where you've got a little bit of an intermission if you need to take a restroom break, and that starts tomorrow. That by far is the biggie because somebody had the foresight to film basically the original Broadway cast while they were performing. They did it over the course of about 3 days. They did a few performances when there was an audience there. Obviously they kind of stayed a little bit wider when there's an audience there, because if you're someone who spent a fortune on a ticket, flew to New York, and all of a sudden you have camera crews in front of you, you're mad. So they did it in a really nice way, and then they came in and redid it a few times with no audience so that they could come in close. So you feel like there are times where you feel like you're right on stage. They've done a great job.
I can't wait to see that. Like I said, I'm going to be watching it all weekend long. Now, let me ask you about this one, because Will Ferrell is known for his spoof kind of movies from the Blades. What was the skating one?
Blades of Glory.
Yeah, Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
All the different ones. What is
Wedding Crashers. Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? What's it called?
It's called Euro. Well, here's the deal. It's called Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga. That's the full title of the Netflix movie. And the bummer, Brad, is before all of this, we were actually supposed to do this film junket in Rotterdam during Eurovision, which is one of the biggest song competitions in the entire world. I don't know how this thing hasn't caught on here in America yet, because it's huge over in Europe and across the world. But it was in mid-May, so we were supposed to go there and do the interviews there, but instead we Zoomed from our homes. Obviously, that is already on Netflix. I'll be honest, it's fun to see Will Ferrell back in spandex, and he plays this Icelandic folk singer who by default ends up at Eurovision with his singing partner Rachel McAdams. It is directed by the same guy who did Wedding Crashers, David Dobkin. Wedding Crashers I loved. I didn't love this. It is very silly. The music, though, is really good. But if you're in the mood for something mindless where you've got an hour and a half or so to kill. Oh, and there's an ASU, a random kind of ASU cameo, if you will. I won't give anything away, but ASU, or at least ASU sweatshirts, make an appearance more than once in this film out of nowhere. It's pretty funny.
Oh man. Okay. What was supposed to come out this weekend? Usually, I know we're going to wrap up. But what was supposed to come out that we're going to be missing?
I don't even remember, because everything was. I mean, Wonder Woman was supposed to already have been out. No, I'm sorry, Wonder Woman. Yes, Wonder Woman, Black Widow, Bond. I mean, all these movies got pushed back. The one that was supposed to open, Tenet, was really the big one. Christopher Nolan's new one. He had kept it at that July 17th date for a long time. Finally moved it. So Tenet now is opening, I think, August 12th. There's a Russell Crowe movie that actually just pushed back. Mulan was supposed to open the weekend after Tenet. Actually, Tenet's been pushed back like twice. Mulan's now pushed back again. It's very confusing. I think Mulan opens August 21st. So there's a Russell Crowe movie, I think, that's now opening first, but not for a few weeks. I'm probably confusing you just during this conversation. I just keep checking. And the good news, you mentioned popcorn earlier, quickly. Harkins, this weekend, starting Friday through Sunday, doing that curbside popcorn. Check their social media, because they're not doing it at all locations, but from 1 to 7, at least you can have some Harkins popcorn while you watch this stuff.
So, okay, as we wrap up, you just got, I don't think it's exclusive, but you're actually excited to announce this because you know who is this new movie is about, and you're excited because you're friends. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, they just announced that Zachary Levi, who you know from Shazam, I love him. I didn't know who was going to play Kurt Warner in American Underdog, which is a film that they're, I guess, whenever they're allowed to start filming. It's probably going to come out in another year or two, but they just announced literally about 24 hours ago that Zachary Levi is playing Kurt Warner. Great get. The Irwin brothers are directing it, and I cannot wait.
So, and I'm going to go for an audition. I think I'm going to try to play Larry Fitzgerald in that, or who else should I play?
Well, get the good hair going, Brad, because your hair looks nothing like Larry's, and maybe work out a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
I know.
So
a little bit more, because you're already doing Peloton.
Tara, thank you for joining us. Have a happy birthday.
Thank you, Brad.
So,
I can't wait to see what you got me.
Oh, don't worry. You know what? It's not there yet? Oh.
It's in the mail, I'm sure.
It is. But one thing really quick, tell everybody where they can go and see some of your interviews and stuff, and of course get the Harkins popcorn.
Brad, I just got tuned into this YouTube thing, so I stuck my entire Hamilton cast interviews on my YouTube channel, Tara Hitchcock. But follow me on Instagram at Tara on TV. Same with Facebook. I'm not great at Twitter. It's not even worth mentioning my Twitter handle.
Thank you, Tara.
Bye, Brad.
Bye-bye.